everyone, welcome to day 2 of my Planner Vlogmas series. And 2 days back, we took a deep dive into reflecting this year, 2024, by celebrating wins, learning from challenges, and setting a strong foundation for the year ahead. And if you have missed it, be sure that you check out the video first before watching this video, because you would not be able to achieve full maximum of conquering the year 2025 without watching this entire series according to its sequence. Today, we are diving into something just equally exciting, which is how to identify what you are going to focus on the year 2025. This step is all about clarity, figuring out what truly matters to you so you can build a year that feels aligned with your goals and values. So grab your notebook, your favorite pen, and let's uncover your priorities that will shape you next year. So before we do the work, let's talk about why identifying focus is essential. Well, think about it. When you have clear focus area, it's like having a GPS for your life. You know exactly where to channel your time, energy, and resources. And without that clarity, it's easy to get overwhelmed, take on too much, and end up feeling burnt out or stuck. For example, I used to make a long list for New Year goals and thinking that I could do it all. But instead of feeling accomplished, I felt very exhausted and scattered. In fact, there are goals that I didn't even want to do because I just felt really overwhelmed and burnt out before the half year. So once I started narrowing my focus to just a few meaningful areas, I made so much more progress and I felt genuinely fulfilled. You can also think it this way. It's like planting seeds in a garden. If you scatter them randomly, they are going to be less likely to thrive. But when you choose a few spots and nurture them intentionally, your garden, or in this case, your life, will flourish. So now let's talk about how to identify your focus area for 2025. I've broken this down into 4 simple steps, and so feel free to pause this video if you need to. Jot this down as we go. So first step would be reflecting your values. Values are the foundation of your priorities. You need to take a moment to list out your core values. This could be things like for family, health, creativity, financial stability, or personal growth. You need to ask yourself, what's most important to me in life? For example, if family is one of your top values, you might focus on improving work-life balance by creating more time with your loved ones. Step 2 is evaluate what energizes you. So you need to think back in 2024 and identify the activities or moments that made you feel happiest or energized or made you feel fulfilled. What gave you energy instead of draining? These are the clues what you should be prioritizing for next year. For me, I felt most energized when I'm doing my journaling, planning, and going out walking in the park. So think about yours and start writing them down. Step 3, you need to consider your long-term goals. Picture where you want to be in 5 or 10 years. I know that some of you may not know what are you going to do in the next 1 year or even 3 years. So 5 years or 10 years is a very long time. But let me tell you, you need to think about that because it's where you can actually figure out what steps can you take in 2025 to get closer to that vision. So if you still haven't figured out or thought about what you see yourself in 5 or 10 years, it's about time for you to start figuring out if you want to conquer next year. Let me give you an example. If your dream is to start your own business, 2025 might be the year for you to build your skills, grow your network, or start saving. For me, I started business this year, which is 2024. I actually thought about it way before than this. My work already begun in 2017. So similarly, if you don't have your base now, you are not going to be able to proceed further into achieving your goals. So step 4 is prioritize. Here's the key. You cannot do everything. You need to choose 3 to 5 focus areas that matters most to you. Quality is always good over quantity. And it's better to make real progress in a few areas than to spread yourself too thin. And let me tell you, I know this because I am someone who tend to do everything myself. Trust me, if you don't prioritize, you are going to get overwhelmed and you are going to be burnt out a lot sooner than you think. So those are the steps that you need to do to figure out your focus area. So now let me tell you about the tools that can help you to clarify your focus. So you can use vision boards. Whether it's physical or digital, vision boards are a powerful way to visualize your goals and keep them top of your mind. I love creating one at the beginning of the year, although some of the goals that I did not achieve, but I tend to change the pictures because it will create a new mood and new vibe, right? Second tool that can help you is by brainstorming or doing a mind map. You can grab a blank sheet paper and let your ideas flow. Write down all the things that you are considering and group them into themes, and perhaps you can connect them to each other and see the holistic picture of your goals and actions that you need to figure out for 2025. Another tool that can help you to clarify your focus is journaling or even some planner inserts. Journaling prompts or dedicated planning pages can guide you, and speaking of which, I have a free downloadable sheet to help you determine your core values, so you can use that as a foundation to identify your focus areas. More on that in a moment, but let me give you an example of focus areas just to inspire you. For personal growth, you can think about learning a new skill or practice mindfulness. As for me, I want to continue learning Japanese language and I want to be very well versed in the language. And for career, those who are still working, you can pursue a promotion or you can change jobs or grow your side hustles. And for health, you can commit to regular exercise, you can have a balanced diet or better sleep habits. And in terms of relationships, you can strengthen connections with your family or friends. And for finances, you can build an emergency fund, start investing, or pay off your debt. So you need to remember that these focus area must be something that truly matters to you, not what you think you should focus on because of external pressure. You could see your favorite YouTuber having those focus area. It doesn't mean that you should be focusing on that too. So the core values that I have will help you to determine what truly matters to you, which comes to the exercise that you need to be doing now. So take your notebook and you need to follow the steps. Write down your top 3 to 5 focus areas for the year. And then for each focus, you write a short statement explaining why it matters to you. And third is reflect on what success in that area will look like by the end of 2025. So for example, if one of your focus area is health, your statement might be, I want to feel energized and strong so I can show up fully for my family and work. So to help you get started, I have created a free downloadable sheet to guide you in determining your core values. You can find the link in the description box below. And if you want a more comprehensive tool, check out the Conquer Your New Year worksheet that's available in my shop. You can absolutely do this exercise independently without purchasing anything. You can use the free downloadable sheet as a guide. And then once you have identified your focus area, share one of them in the comments below because I would love to see what matters most to you in 2025. So remember, clarity is the first step towards transformation, and by defining your focus, you are already setting yourself up for an incredible year ahead. My next video will be on how to set SMART goals for your focus area so that you can turn these priorities into actionable steps. So don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you won't miss on my upcoming videos. Thanks for spending your time with me, and I will see you in 2 days. Bye!